Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, please make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright, we're able to be a little more explicit, a little more uncensored, and share content freely without running the risk of having our channel terminated. So, once again, make sure you head on down to Instagram and follow us on our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _. Alright, now let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, Herbo Wright the third, aka GHerbo, done landed himself in some more trouble, y'all, as he would be charged with unlawful use of a weapon after being arrested in his hometown of Chicago. And it's crazy because it seems like these artists tend to get in the most trouble when they're in their own city, whether it's going to jail, being robbed, or even worse, death. You would think people of authority in their city would give these guys a little leniency for putting on for the city and making the city look good, but unfortunately, that's never the case. But on the flip side, I can't even get too mad at the cops on this one, because GHerbo is smart enough and should know better than to be caught out there like the way he did, especially being that he has an open case, or several right now, in which we'll talk about a little later. However, let's get into what's going on. Now, sources tell us that GHerbo was arrested Sunday evening and charged for misdemeanor unlawful use of a weapon in a public place after he was found with a loaded handgun during a traffic stop. According to the arrest report, tactical officers were patrolling the Tony River North neighborhood around 5:45 p.m. They saw a Cadillac Escalade with a Montana license plate make a turn without signaling. As officers approached the SUV, they witnessed GHerbo sitting in the back seat and making suspicious movements with his hands towards the front center console. Upon searching that same spot, they recovered a Glock 357 caliber handgun. Upon investigation, officers learned that Herb didn't have any license to own or carry the firearm. Therefore, he was taken into custody, but was quickly released on $5,000 bond in order to stay away from guns and not possess any guns either. 250 grams of marijuana was also recovered from the SUV. However, Herb wouldn't face any additional charges relating to the marijuana. Herb is due back in court on August the 1st. Now, I don't know what it means for the future of GHerbo, because if y'all remember, back in 2019, he pled guilty to a misdemeanor gun possession charge back then. It was sentenced to just 2 years probation. But then he was indicted on felony counts of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, aggravated identity theft, and making false statements in 2 connected cases in federal court. And then another indictment was unsealed in December of 2020 that alleged Herbo and his team used stolen credit cards and IDs to pay for pricey meals, hotels, designer puppies, private jets, and yacht rides. Herb was released on bond for that, but then he was indicted yet again in May of 2021 for allegedly lying to investigators about his close relationship with a co-defendant named Antonio Strong. If I'm not mistaken, I think they say he was like a promoter for the music or whatever the case may be. Now, both of those cases are currently pending and hasn't had any decision made in those, but now with this case that he just received, I don't know. Alright, now if it was a normal person, I would say he's definitely going to jail or have to do some type of time. However, I don't know what kind of justice system that these guys be going through as rappers, but they manage to always escape without doing a bit of jail time for some pretty hefty crimes that me and you will have to do time for. Now, I know Chicago gun laws are pretty lenient, so he's definitely lucky for that. However, Herb got to keep himself out of trouble. Now, I was reading a report, and the part where they said he was suspiciously moving, to put the firearm in the front, the first thing that ran through my mind was someone should have took the firearm or at least put it up way before the police even got to the car. Alright, that's them moving kind of sloppy, unless he was in the back trying to pull a boozy and threaten the driver to take it, and the driver just said no, he ain't taking it, and that's just another story. But all jokes aside, man, that weapon was supposed to be stashed before they even got to the car, or someone else was supposed to take the heat for it. How y'all let the bag take the heat for the weapon? How y'all let the bag that already got pending cases going on take the heat for the weapon. Alright, come on, something ain't right. You must keep certain people around you as a celebrity that's going to understand the assignment, and if you know, then you know. Now, when it comes to having a firearm, I can't even be mad. I know the circumstance. I know people are quick to point the fingers and say, oh, he's stupid for having it. But let's be real. This is the internet, right? Social media, where they'll say you stupid for having it because you got caught by the cops, but then will ask you why you didn't have it on you if you was to get caught by your ops. Alright, then in that case, it's just no turning back. What's done is done, and 9 times out of 10, you out of here. So it's really no winning with the internet, but it is sad because I know the whole mantra where these guys say they'd rather be caught with it than without it, and I am an advocate for it because being where these guys are from, it really does go down. So I understand why they need to carry it. However, the sad part is that if you do get caught with it, it's another headache that you have to deal with, dealing with the legal system, and all you're trying to do is protect yourself. But that is for the people that's actually trying to protect themselves. Alright, but this is why I always say, man, remove yourself from places where you feel you have to, carry a weapon, or where you feel you may have to jeopardize your freedom. Because it's not about being weak, it's not about being soft, it's about moving smart and moving like someone that has something to lose. The only people that would encourage you to be around places you shouldn't be are those who don't have anything to lose. But who cares what they think? Everyone with the brain and something to lose would encourage you to remove yourself from bad situations and try to prevent the negative from transpiring. Rather you be proactive than reactive, and then it's just too late for you. But like I said earlier, I don't know what this means for GHerbo. I know he's been going through it lately. If I'm not mistaken, I think him and his current baby mother, Latina, whatever her name is, they're not dealing with each other right now. And then the previous cases that he got to deal with, the 2 that he's facing, and then now this. All right, it could be overwhelming, but like I say, we gotta move smart, y'all. If you know you in a place that could jeopardize your freedom, get away. I don't even know what he was doing in Chicago. They didn't specify what he was doing out there, whether he had a show or not, or maybe he was just chilling with the guys. But like I said, if you gotta be somewhere that might jeopardize your freedom, 9 times out of 10, if you got something to lose, you just shouldn't be there. Simple. That's how you chalk it up. That's how you keep your losses to a minimum, and then you don't got to deal with the bull crap. Alright, now y'all let me know how y'all feel about this in the comments, man. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'm gonna keep on dropping. And I'm out.